In 2022, an ordinary family in Auckland made a shocking discovery. They opened suitcases bought at an online auction, and inside were the remains of two young children. How did their lives end this way? And where was their mother, Hak-Kyung Lee, for the last 4 years? Minu-jo was 6, Yuna-jo was 8. Both had just lost their father to cancer in 2017, a loss that left the children vulnerable and alone. Friends and neighbors described them as bright, lively, and full of potential. Yet, in the months after their father's death, the family's world quietly unraveled. June 2018. The exact details of that night remain shrouded in mystery. The children's deaths were only discovered years later, raising haunting questions. How did Hak-Kyung Lee, their mother, vanish from their lives? And what happened inside the home when no one was watching? 4 years passed before the children's remains surfaced. Authorities initially struggled to trace Hak-Kyung Lee's movements after she returned to South Korea shortly after the alleged killings. Meanwhile, Auckland police relied on tips, digital records, and Interpol notices to piece together a fragmented trail. Some believed the children might have died accidentally, or by illness, or even from an unknown assailant. Prescription medications, antidepressants, every clue seemed to open new, conflicting possibilities. Was Hak-Kyung Lee guilty, or was there more beneath the surface? August 2022. The suitcases were purchased at an online auction by a family with no connection to the Jo children. Inside, the remains were found, shocking the nation and reigniting the hunt for Hak-Kyung Lee. Interpol issued a red notice, and by September, she was arrested in South Korea. The High Court in Auckland now holds the trial of Hak-Kyung Lee. She pleads not guilty. 2 court-appointed lawyers stand by as she represents herself. Forensic evidence is complex. Prescription medication in the children's bodies, but the exact cause of death is still unclear. The prosecution plans to call 40 witnesses. The nation waits, haunted by the chilling reality that Minu and Yuna's story might never be fully known. As the trial continues, questions remain. Did Hak-Kyung Lee act alone? Was she sane at the time? Will the children's deaths ever be fully explained? The suitcases have spoken, but their silence is haunting. A grim reminder that some tragedies leave questions echoing far longer than answers.